The Minister of National Security defends the visit of former U.S. Police Commissioner Bill Bratton to Trinidad in the Senate today. The issue came up as the minister answered an opposition question on the road fatality and murder rates in the country. For the period January to September 2013, there have been 125 road fatalities and 289 murders in TNT. And topping the National Security Minister's concrete approach list to stem the killings, policing expert Bill Bratton. He dismisses the opposition's highlighting of allegations of racial profiling by Mr. Bratton in his policing methods which were instrumental in the murder rates of New York City and Los Angeles this year being the lowest in more than 50 years.
And Mr. Bratton's policies, it is not based on us taking a template and just putting it into Trinidad and Tobago, but to ensure the concrete action based on the question. It is to ensure that we will, through empirical testing, we will look at our threat assessment, and then we will come up with the right policies to reduce major criminal activities, inclusive of the murder rate.
But the opposition doesn't seem to accept this answer.
Is the minister serious to suggest that the visit of Bill Bratton for a few hours and a lecture at the Hyatt is a crime-fighting or anti-crime initiative?
So the minister clarifies for Senator Hines' benefit.
What we said is that for years, we have been in situations where people have made decisions in anti-crime initiatives based on hit and hope, based on guess, not based on empirical testing, not based on data, not based on research, not based on persons with a proven track record. What Mr. Bratton brings to the table is actually showing us a concept of what should be done.
According to statistics from the TTPS, the crime detection rate in 2011 was 21.9%. In 2012, it was 16.1%. And in 2013, it stands at 10.7%. An apparent downward trend, the opposition points out.
Is the minister not alarmed that over the past 2 years and in the current year, the detection rate has moved from 21.9% to 10.7%, as you have just stated?
But the minister explains why the figures appear as they do.
The reason why it is now 10%. It is because if you look at this year, when murders are solved, it takes a while. So by the end of this year, a lot of the murders that you see now, we will go back into the percentage of what we had before, which was last year 17%, the year before 22%, the year before that 22%. But SWOT, however, Mr. President, SWOT at its finest, when they were still trying to sort themselves out, the detection rate, when the murder rate was at its highest, was 15.9%. However, Mr. President, the detection rate such as this is totally unacceptable.
And to curb the frightening frequency of car crashes, the minister says the road policing initiative has been implemented. This involves a greater police presence through stop-and-search operations, breathalyzer tests, and the new highway patrol vehicles costing $450 million.